In the story, it's going to be first we'll start off in Chaldea. We must know what's Chaldea, right? So Chaldea is the organization for the preservation of human order. It's also called as Finnish Chaldea. Also, you can simply call it as Chaldea, or it's like a security organization. Uh, it's an organization that is founded just to prevent human race from going to extinction. It's been recently predicted that human race would extinct in the year 2019 in the game. So this majority they took everything from the game and then made it as anime. There's just a little bit of change which I would just mention it in the video. Anyway, uh, this extinction is not like a real extinction. Like it wouldn't just go off in a day, right? How it goes is that people from the future, you can't just say future, but a specific really powerful people, they are incinerating the past so that the future doesn't occurs. These stuff are what people in Caldea termed as singularities. So basically, how the thing starts is we get caught in one of the singularities. It happens in a way that actually shouldn't happen. That's like a real plot over here. So we must know about what a Holy Grail is. Holy Grail is like a competition between mages. It happens only when seven mages choose to start the war. In this war, there will be these mages will be assigned as masters to servants. These servants are heroic spirit who must have lived in the past or in the future. It may be at any timeline. Uh, People who have that kind of courage in assigned as heroic spirit maybe become as a servant in this era. Um, they must obey their master, and each master is given a command seal. These command seals are like authorities which they can prove themselves as master and make their servants obey no matter what. So coming to this story in the game, that I've just said now is like what is it? It's like extra knowledge rather than the game. So in the story, we are going to be the MC. The MC is the last selected master, and we had the least aptitude of every other master. We have been selected as the last master to be in Chaldea, and to be honest, we just had a little bit of training, just a few days of training, and once we entered Chaldea, guess what, guys? We're just going to be instantly falling down and faint in Chaldea. It seems like it's a natural phenomenon for most people who aren't qualified. So this way we are going to be meeting Fu. So Fu is going to be a little monster like pet. It has an interesting history, but it would be coming up in later in the story. So we also meet up a girl who is Mash Crewlight along with this Fu. So when we just meet up with them and have a little talk, we're going to be meeting up with another person who's really intelligent. He's a professor who's called Lev Lino. This guy is one of the major scientists of Chaldea. He's the one who invented Shiba. So this Shiba is like a lens that is used to carefully look into Chaldeas. Chaldeas is going to be like a globe-like thing inside at the center of Chaldeas. Uh, it's going to be like whenever the Chaldeas is going to be showing us some symptoms, that means the anomaly is going to be occurring. So that's what Chaldea is focusing on right now. So when we just fainted, we have been rescued, not rescued, but we have been seen by Phone Mash. We have been helped, and we then went into the meeting room where the Scalia people were talking and saying that what the machine is. We actually have been given the first row seat, and there's a director of Galdea who is called as Olga Maria Animosphere. So she doesn't like people who aren't talented, and she's not really a humble character as well. She puts us immediately, she throws us out of the Galdea to out of the meeting room. So then we then move into the our room, which we were led by Mash, where we'll be meeting Dr. Roman. Most people call him just Romani. I'm not sure why, but let's just move with that. Uh, he was taking a little rest in the room since he thought the last master wouldn't appear. But we just came here and I had a little bit of talk. And once we just chat, we heard a explosion noise. It was really a tremendous sound. So the alarm just started up, and everyone started panicking. So here, Roman and us really rushed to the meeting room of Kalea, where we just see everything in crumble. Everything is in fire, and people are running here and there. So immediately rush there. We just see that the crew of masters, everyone in the coffin pods. So these coffin pods are the one which are help to reshift the master into the past to solve the anomalies. So we just go there and see that every master is just suffering or literally dead in the pods. It's going to be a huge loss for Chaldea. So when we just rushed there, we just wanted to see where Mash is. So when we actually meet up with Mash, we just see that she's been crushed by a huge rock. So when we just simply try to help her, it seems like impossible to move the rock. It's really a huge one. And guess what? We just instead of trying to escape, we just sat next to her. We ourselves didn't have hope for escaping. But then here's going to be really a great plot armor. What happened is that we fainted, and then when we just woke up, we are in unknown land with Mash in a new outfit, and she has a huge shield in her hands. So you've been thinking that we may be a reincarnator, but no, we are not. We see ourselves in another land, right? We just shifted there into the past on the year 2004 from 2017. We have been shifted there without a coffin pod, which seems like a rare thing that doesn't happen most times. It's not safe and recommended to be shifted without a coffin pod as well, but we managed to get there in a single piece. So we had a ton of doubt, and we are just in a lot of confusion as well. We are like, why we are the only people here, and there seems to be a ton of monsters. These monsters itself seems like a anomaly to us. It seems like these anomalies are stuff like, as I already mentioned, that singularities which doesn't occur in the original timeline. This anomaly is over here. That's why we've been transported over here at the first place. So it seems like the entire history has been rewritten as well. We are in Fuyuki now, which is why it's called Singularity F, I think. I'm not sure why the name Singularity F, or it could be the Singularity first. So probably that. So we are in Fuyuki. We meet up with Mash, where she's been fighting some skeleton monsters. After we defeat a few of them, we meet up with Olga Mary Atmosphere. So she is, as mentioned, she's the director of the Chaldea now, and she's also the granddaughter of Marisbury Atmosphere. So this Marisbury Atmosphere is winner of the Holy Grail War. He wished for a excellent amount of wealth in his wish from the Holy Grail, which is why he was able to build Chaldea. And then this Holy War, we must have known what Holy Grail War is. It's if you didn't, then here's the explanation, I guess. It's like competition where intense battle will be going through among seven of the servant. There's going to be several servant classes like saber, archer, caster, berserker, and Lancer, and another one, Assassin. So these seven classes are going to be battling against each other, and the one to win will be the one with their master to ask for a wish. And this Holy Grail is filled with magical power, which is why the ritual has been done. Every servant has to be like uh, has been summoned with a ritual, and this ritual had to be done in a perfect way, and only a master with excellent magical circuit can do that. Anyway, let's just get into this story. So once we just meet up with her, there's some other skeleton monster appearing. So we just defeat them as well, and we move forward. where we suddenly hop into an area where we meet up with another servant, and this servant doesn't seem to be friendly. She's a Lancer class, and we couldn't identify at the time, but I know who that is. It's Medusa's Alta form in Lancer class. So she's super strong, and her attacks are uh, really quick. And once anyone get hurt by her lance, they're going to be immediately turning into stone, and they cannot be healed in any way. This is one of her special powers. So when you're about to lose the fight, we then meet up with another servant who's a caster. Uh, he's a Kukulane. I'm not sure if that's the exact pronunciation, but yeah, although I think it's Sue Kulane. Um, he's from Ireland. He's also called the Prince of Ireland. His best form is his Lancer form, but unfortunately, he also had affinity with caster form. So he was summoned as caster here. He seems to be an ally, so he helped us defeat the original Lancer Medusa Alta form. Actually, here's the part where it deviates. In the game itself, we would be battling two of the servants here, the assassin and the another servant. But in the anime, we just only battle with the Lancer form here. I don't know why they decided to change that, but anyway, once we beat down this Lancer, we move forward. Where now Sue explains what happens and what's the situation in the Holy Grail. In the Holy Grail, it seems like Saber is the strongest servant, and she seems to be defeated everyone else, like except for the caster. What happened is that once the servant has been defeated, they have been not been destroyed and provided a supplement for the Holy Grail. Instead, they were just turned as another type of servants who have been blackened out and serving under Saber herself. It seems really weird to catch himself, so he just shares it and he requires our help to defeat her. So we just have a plan, made some plans with Olga and Sue himself, and we decided to first meet up with Archer, take him down. Archer has seems to be having some fight with the Sue, so he wants to defeat him alone. So we just first meet up with Archer. While we meet Archer, he seems to be none other than the Shiro Emiya. If you have watched the other Fate series, then you would have known who Shiro Emiya is. Um, Anyway, we just have to battle and then defeat them. Once Sue distracts the archer, we move forward to battle with Saber. The battle between Sue and Shiro really enrages, and it seems that Sue really came emergent from the fight, and we were fighting against the Saber class. It seems the Saber is nothing, no one but Arturia Pendragon herself. Uh, she's none other than the King of England at the time. The servant that we meet right now was the Alta form and the Saber form, which is the strongest form of her. Well, this is going to be just getting interesting. We just make a plan and then move forward now. Once Sue joins us with her in the battle against Saber, she uses her Noble Phantasm, which is Excalibur, one of the strongest Noble Phantasms in the anime right now. So she uses it against us, and Mash herself couldn't handle it, so she tries her best, and she was able to get her Noble Phantasm up as well. But the thing is, she doesn't know the true name of the servant which merged with her. She became a demi servant when the time she was crushed by a rock. So she was unconscious, so wasn't able to get the true name of the servants who merged with us. Only with the true name of the servant, these people were able to summon their noble phantasm at the full power. So right now she named the noble phantasm as Lord Keldaidus, and she called it upon. A small fort-like feature appeared, which immediately clashed up with Excalibur of the Sabers, and it seems that we're extremely weak, and Saber seems to be emergent from the fight. She seems to be striking up us again with the Excalibur. When we thought we just lost, immediately Sue appears from the fight and uses his noble phantasm. His noble phantasm is called as Wicker Man. So this Wicker Man is like a huge wood-like thing with fire burning. He used it to take down Saber. Once Saber is taken down, every other servant, I mean, only Berserker remain. He just vanishes along with Saber, and by doing this, Sue also disappears since the Holy Grail was ended, as Sue is the only one remaining. So yeah, when we were just thinking that the Holy Grail is over and the Singularity has been solved, the another plot twist of the anime is just up here. Now here comes the Lev Learner, who we thought is a professor, pops up before us. Uh, Mash immediately felt something wrong and tried to be cautious and protect us. While Olga Mary just ran straight to Lev Learner, he started laughing really like a mad guy. Then what happened is he was telling us the truth about how they are incinerating the past from the uh, another dimension, which we'll be seeing in the future. Well, what he just did next was quite surprising. He just threw Olga Mary into the Chaldeas. So Chaldeas is like as you just said, it's a thing at the center of Chaldea where you can just see every human anomaly. It's like extremely hot and heavy. It's like similar to a black hole. He threw Olga Mary atmosphere into that, and she immediately started to burn, and she met her demise. So he was laughing and then saying every stuff about like how it's going to be unchangeable and how they are incinerating the past. So with this, we are able to conclude the Singularity F. We just gained the Holy Grail of this era, and we were able to return to Chaldea safely. When we just woke up, we again meet with Dr. Roman. He explains up everything to us, and yeah, that's the end of Singularity F. I think this is going to be end of the video as well. Anyway, guys, in the next video, we're going to be seeing about the Singularity 1, which is Orleans. I think it's going to be interesting. I couldn't find any of the resources out, like a light novel or a book, saying about every detail in this. So I thought I would just play the game. It's going to be in several parts. I hope you guys like it. If you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Anyway, guys, see you later. CRONOX signing off.